Our Football Friday night carries into Saturday as 12 different local teams compete for a chance to play in Week 12. We start in Division 4. St. Mary's hosting Pepper Pike Orange in their final game in Skip Bachman Stadium. The Rough Riders' run game is always tough to read, as you can see by my inability to find the runner. Sean Perry is the one taking it home. St. Mary's up 14-0 in a hurry. Moving to the second, Coach Fry really making my job tough. It's Perry again who emerges with the rock. St. Mary's leads 28-0. And this last highlight is for the Tracker backers. I went on the railroad tracks to see the view of Skip Bachman one last time before it closes down, and Braden Dunlap took one home. St. Mary's rolls 48-13. The Rough Riders will take on the winner of Van Wert and Huron just before the half. Van Wert up 21-14. Nate Place takes the snap, rolls out, and lobs it up to Owen Treese. Cougars lead 27-14. Then late in the third, Place going to the air again, this time finding Tanner Barnhart for the first down to move the chains, and they capitalize moments later. Place, this time he decides to call his own number and finds his way to pay dirt. Van Wert wins in their first ever home playoff game 33-14. The Cougars will battle St. Mary's next Saturday at 7. Moving to Division 7, we start in Region 26. Lipsick on the road taking on top-ranked undefeated Mohawk. First quarter, Lipsick marching on their opening drive. Dylan Schrader throws down the middle to Cole Riemann. That's a pickup of 13 for a first down. They get down to the 2 where Gavin Lomley takes the pitch in for the touchdown. 7-0 Vikings. Moving to the second quarter, Lipsick now trailing 14-7. Schrader lobs one to Tyler Hegel. He goes up with the defender and snags it for the touchdown. Lipsick thumps the Warriors 40-14, handing Mohawk their first loss of the season. The Vikings will take on the winner of Macomb versus Patrick Henry. PH got the home game on a third-level tiebreaker, but Macomb gets out to a fast start. Tanner Schrader was unstoppable tonight. He takes the second quarter quarterback keeper 71 yards to the house. Macomb, who scored on each of their first 2 plays tonight, is up 28-7. Final 30 seconds of the half. TJ Ramey fires a dart to Will Morrow. The Patriots pull within 14 at the break, but in the third quarter, there's more Schrader. Over the line and straight to Pater. The senior runs for 193 yards and 4 touchdowns as Macomb wins 45-21. So it will be a BBC rematch between Macomb and Lipsick. The Vikings looking to avenge their lone loss of the season next Saturday at 7. On the other side of the bracket, undefeated Pandora Gilboa is on the road against 9-1 Tiffin Calvert. Third quarter, PG holding on to a 14-7 lead. Jared Brees hits Riley Larkham for the big first down. The drive takes the Rockets inside the 5, where Brees keeps it himself. Touchdown Pandora. They lead 20-7. Next PG drive, same score. Brees going deep for Travis Mag. The senior turns and makes the grab for a game of 34. Then Brees finishes off the drive once more. Pandora Gilboa wins 33-7. The Rockets will play undefeated Edgerton next Saturday at 7. Moving to Region 28, the defending Division 7 state champions of Minster host Riverside. Jacob Niemeyer hits Jack Heitbrink to keep the Wildcats drive alive. Later on, Niemeyer sees Alex Schmidtmeyer over the middle. Minster draws first blood, and the defending state champs were in complete control. Minster by a landslide 51-6. The Wildcats will take on the winner of Miami Valley Christian Academy and Crestview. First quarter, Knights knocking at the door. Drew Klein rolls out and throws a bullet to Derek Dealey at the goal line. Crestview on the board first, and they convert on a 2-point conversion. A few minutes later, Klein drops back, decides to use his legs instead, breaks the tackle and goes in for 6. Another 2-point conversion makes it 16-0, and they never let up. Klein handing it off to Brody Brecht. Crestview wins 51-30, so it will be a regional semifinal rematch of last year. Minster winning that game by 3. On the other side of the bracket, top-ranked Fort Loramie hosts New Miami. Redskins rolling early. Colin Moore standing in the pocket and delivers a strike to Mark Seeger. He goes ahead and strolls in for the 55-yard score. Loramie up 21-0. After a New Miami 3-and-out, the home team adds on. The give is to Nick Brandewy, and he goes into the end zone. This one getting out of hand fast, and now the defense makes an appearance. CJ Billing leads the sack party. Loramie wins their first Week 11 game since 2011, blanking New Miami 42-0. The Redskins will play Lehman Catholic, who beat Ansonia 29-28 next Saturday at 7. Bumping up to the college level, Ohio State is fresh off their bye week and welcomes Nebraska to town. Following that loss to Purdue, the Buckeyes even out the offense a bit today. Dwayne Haskins hits a wide open Johnny Dixon for the first quarter touchdown. OSU takes a 9-7 lead. Haskins throws for 252 yards and 2 touchdowns, but the Buckeyes also get J.K. Dobbins going. The 42-yard strike in the fourth quarter is the difference maker. Dobbins goes for 163 yards and 3 TDs. Ohio State wins a close one, 36-31. Closer to home, the University of Findlay blows out Malone 63-17. Marion local grad Adam Berkey goes 15 for 19 passing for 200 226 yards and 2 touchdowns. Running back Brian Benson rushes for 216 yards and 4 scores as well. Division III ball, Ohio Northern's Anthony McFadden throws for a career-high 392 yards and 2 touchdowns, but the Polar Bears lose 48-41 at Baldwin-Wallace. Bluffton gives Heartland Conference leading Franklin all they want, but the Beavers also fall short on the road 28-24. Now that we have all of the football out of our system, don't go away, because when we come back, spots at state are on the line on the soccer fields and volleyball courts. Stick around. Welcome back. Spots at state are now on the line. The defending Division IV state champions of New Bremen are looking for another state berth, with Jackson Center standing in their way. A year ago, the Cardinals met the Tigers in the regional semis, New Bremen sweeping Jackson Center on their way to a state title. First set, Madison Pape sets middle for Macy Putoff. It's 23-14 Cardinals. And on set point, Abby Tiemann goes outside. Taylor Paul fires to end the set. Cards take it 25-15. In the second, Caroline Frieder sets up Elizabeth Hickey for a Jackson Center kill, but the Tigers also drop the second set. And in the third, it's Ashton Heitkamp from the outside. Cardinals win it in 3 straight. New Bremen returns to the state semis to take on Monroeville Thursday at Wright State at 2. More from Division IV. Lipsick can secure a spot in the state semis with a win against Tiffin Calvert. First set, the Vikings come out ready to play. Haley Heitmeyer tipping one past the defense. Lipsick in control early on. Very next point, they let Heitmeyer flex her muscles. The senior with some power. Vikings score the first 5 points of the set. Moments later, they go to the back row. Brooke Brown hits the line. Lipsick hot in the beginning, but they were unable to hold on. Tiffin Calvert beats Lipsick in straight sets. The Vikings fall 3-0. In Division III, the Tigers of Versailles are your defending state champions. They meet Marion Pleasant in the Elite 8. First set, Kelsey Custenborder executes the textbook setter dump, but the Lady Tigers lose the opener 25-18. In the second, they bounce back. Lindsay Winter with the kill for Versailles. Tigers take a 1-point lead, and then it's Liz Ording's turn. Versailles wins 3-1. They'll battle Tuscarawas Valley at 6 o'clock on Thursday at Wright State. Liberty Benton also plays in the regional finals today. The Eagles face Tenora in a battle of unbeatens. LB won the first set, and in the second, Isabella Granger's serve cannot be handled, but the Eagles drop the second set. In the third, Hannah Warrington rises for the kill. Liberty Benton battles, but in the end, it's Tenora claiming their first ever regional title in 4 sets over the Eagles. Spots at state are up for grabs on the pitch as well. Kenton playing in their first ever regional final against D2 power Bay Village Bay. First half, Cats down 1-0, and it nearly gets worse. Luke Woodruff standing strong in the box for the stop. 28th minute, Bay back on the attack. Mary DeCapua sends it, and somehow the ball finds the back of the net. Kenton trails 2-0. Woodruff kept them in it today, though. Now the diving save, but the Cats can't get on the board. Kenton's season ends with a 3-0 loss. More WBL action against Bay. Wapak's girls looking for a spot at state against the Rockets as well. 20th minute, trailing 1-0. Marissa Rainey tries to head home the equalizer, only to be denied by keeper Maeve Johnston. Redskins still down 1. Just 4 minutes later, Bay trying to add to their lead, but Corinne Rainey is there for the big stop. She keeps the Redskins right in it, but in the 48th minute, the ball gets away from Wapak, and Abby Smith converts from point blank. Wapak falls 4-0. In Division III, Liberty Benton can secure a spot at state. The Eagles take on Archbold in a rematch of last year's regional final. First half, off a corner, Archbold plays the ball in the box, but Sophie Ashmeyer grabs it to prevent any damage. We're scoreless. Into the second, there's a scrum in the box. The Blue Streaks get a look, but Ashmeyer lays out to make another save. Goose Egg still on the board, but in the 58th minute, Archbold's on a run. Ashmeyer breaks it up, but the Eagles cannot clear it. That's the only goal of the game. Liberty Benton loses their first game of the season 1-0. Our last local soccer team looking to lock up a spot at state was Lehman Catholic. The Cavaliers face the tall task of taking on the #1 ranked team in the state, Cincinnati Country Day. Hannah Jagar is plenty busy in goal, making a trio of saves here. Country Day outshot the Cavs 17-5. Jagar made 7 saves, but Lehman Catholic falls 3-0. Postseason pitch action at the college level as well. UNOH is the 3-time defending WAC tournament champions. They tangle with Siena Heights in the quarterfinals. Racers lead 1-0, and in the 73rd minute, senior Irvin Machodi serves one up to the freshman Jimmy Morsey. UNOH wins 2-0. The defense earning a shutout as the Racers didn't allow a single shot on goal. UNOH will play Indiana Tech at Racer Field on Wednesday. As for the Lady Racers, despite controlling much of this game and outshooting Madonna 14-8, UNOH fell 1-0 in the semifinals. As for the volleyball team at Ohio Northern, the top-ranked Polar Bears take on Muskingum for the OAC title. Set point in the first, Chelsea Hubbard gets big in front of the net. ONU takes the set 25-16. In the second, Polar Bears stay on the attack. McKenna Jordan taking out some aggression on that ball. ONU down by 1. They continue to rally. This time it's Hannah Ermer. She has a trick up her sleeve. Her serve going untouched. The ace gives Ohio Northern a 2-point advantage, and they go ahead and close it. Jordan with another powerful spike. Polar Bears win 3-1. ONU captures their 20th OAC tournament title in program history. And that is how we'll wrap it up. It was a lot
of games there.
Yeah, a ton.
A lot of good stuff. Thanks, John. We'll be right back.